Greetings, everybody. This is Brian here. I was approached by a company that noticed a product review I did on an OBD2 scanner. For the purpose of this one, we're going to try doing video because we think it'll be a little bit easier to work with. Company that approached me, his name is Audew, A-U-D-E-W. I think I'm pronouncing it right, and if I butchered it, I'm sorry. What they sent me to review is a 2-cylinder instead of a single 12-volt accessory, 12 portable air compressor. They sent me the part came into the typical, retail box. Inside of it, it's got a little case, as you can see there. Both the 12-volt cigarette lighter cord. We've got the course instructions, the compressor hose and extension hose, and battery pack. For your some clips for your battery. I will say from the get-go, if it comes with that, you're probably better off to use the clips from the battery, just because your cigarette lighter is probably going to share a whole lot of things, and if you do blow a fuse, you take a whole lot of pieces of your car out. So for the purpose of our little demonstration, we're going to plug the clips into the battery. And the vehicle I'm going to use this on is a 2015 Chevy Colorado. It's my truck. Left rear tire likes to lose a little bit of air anyway, so it needs to have some air added. But what we're going to do is, one of their claims is this thing inflates really quickly. So with that, I am going to deflate the blow tire down to nothing, and then we will plug this thing in, and we will time how long it takes for it to inflate that tire from flat. So without further ado, I'll get this thing ready to go, and when we're back, we will be doing the inflation test. Okay, here we are up here at the battery. Like I said, I recommend using these tools when you're going to inflate a tire, just because if this goes bad, you only lose this instead of taking out several accessories. So at this point, we will plug that clip to the negative, this one to the positive, and we will go and plug in the compressor, and we'll get the tire inflated. Well, sorry for the bonging noise, but here we are. Darn, we have ourselves a flat tire. I guess we'll have to get this thing inflated as we sit here down to 1 pound. So now time to see how long it takes for this air compressor to fill this thing back up to the 38 pounds we have on the right. Okay, here we are. We have ourselves a flat tire. We got to air up. Darn air letter outers. Okay, we have the compressor plugged in. This is as far as it'll go to the back, so we need to use our little coiled hose. Just simply goes together like so. And there's 2 switches on the front. One is for light, flashlight. Another is for the compressor. I don't think it's the right one here on the compressor, so here we go. We'll fire this thing up. Nope, it just came undone. Okay, sorry about the little technical difficulty. I pulled it a little bit too tight on the cord and unplugged it from our little connector. So we will go ahead and try this again. Attached to my phone here, we have a little stopwatch timer. Hopefully it won't shut off on me while we do this. And without further ado, we will go ahead and time inflating this tire. So here we go. Okay, there we go, right about 9 minutes flat to take it up to what the pump says is about 37 pounds. Check the truck. Okay, the compressor says about 37. The truck's tire pressure monitor says 34. That's actually 35 is where this truck is spec'd to be at. So this gets you off the road, or get you going back down the road and whatnot. If you do have to pick up a flat, and you can always top it off with a with a bigger air compressor. But this will This did a decent job of getting the tire up, and I would assume is a reasonable amount of time. I don't have a single cylinder compressor to compare this to, so, but it is a 12 volt unit. I wasn't expecting it to load it up in 2 minutes flat. So, but okay, my helper here, he's saying that he had a single cylinder one that took about 15 minutes. So yeah, about, when you're sitting on the side of the road, that extra 6 minutes would be a pretty big deal. So we'll call that it did do a better job. It's still, like I said, it's still not your pancake compressor or a larger compressor at home, but it will definitely fill up a truck tire without too much delay. Of course, if this was a 110 with those big tires, it would probably take a little longer. But with that, I would say that this is a pretty good unit, and I will give it a recommendation.